The Board of Appeal Zone, Thursday, August 26, 2021, at 5:30 exactly. Roll call, please.
Audrey Ellison,
Present.
Don Reed,
Present.
John Rivera is excused.
Excused.
Dave Schills,
Present.
Kevin Thomas, Amanda Henderson,
Present.
and Chris Porterfield is excused.
We're all here. Okay, thank you. I would like to approve it of the minutes for June 24th, 2021.
I'd like to make a motion
Are
to.
there any changes?
No,
No
I'd like to
changes?
make a motion to approve the minutes dated June 24th, 2021.
Yeah,
I'll second the motion.
okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All in favor?
Okay.
We will read the zoning. If you'd like to step to the podium, and we will read your request, and then you can give your name and your address, please.
Robert Sipple, SIPL, 5325 West Cold Spring Road, Greenfield 53220.
Thank you. Would you read the agenda, please?
Yep, zoning special exception petition for a detached garage addition to be located at 5325 West Cold Spring Road, submitted by Robert Sipple. The applicant is requesting a 20 by 24 garage addition to the rear of an existing garage on his property. The property is zoned R3 Single Family Residential Conservation District. In the R3 zoning district, the rear setback is currently 25 feet with a side setback of 10 feet and a maximum of 800 square feet for a detached garage. The existing garage is 24 by 24. It's located in the rear of his property. It's a 576 square foot garage. It's set back 2 feet from the side property line, and right now is 22 feet from the rear property line. The addition, as requested by the applicant, would be for a total of 1,056 square feet for the garage, which does exceed the maximum 800 square feet for the zoning district. And the rear setback, as requested by the applicant, would be between a little more than 5.5 and 6.5 feet from the rear property line. The proposed garage would be constructed to match the existing garage and would include a 7-foot roll-up door on the side, which would be the west-facing facade. The applicant stated he wishes to use the addition for equipment storage for a number of snow blowers and trailers and other equipment that he has. So he would be proposing to construct it approximately right there. Again, this general area, the shaded area here, is where he's proposing to put the garage addition. It wasn't shown on the previous aerial image, but the applicant had added a concrete walkway drive with a ramp behind the existing garage. So this concrete currently is, and there is a concrete slab in this general area. So here are some images of the existing garage with the concrete slab, and the ramp is shown here. So this is the back of the existing garage. The staff recommendation is to approve, partially approve the applicant's request. So staff recommends approval of a 15-foot extension into the rear setback, so a 15 by 24 garage addition, which would be an additional 360 square feet. So the overall size would be 927 square feet, which is larger than the R3 zoning district, but a number of zoning districts in the city allow you to go up to 1,000 square feet. So it is still less than that. It would also maintain a rear setback of approximately 10 feet rather than the 5 to 6 feet.
Okay. We will put questions before the board on the gentleman. He gave his name and address.
Yes, I have a
Don?
question. That concrete slab that's there already, what size is that? What,
That's 20 by 24.
When did you lay that? Recently?
Yeah, I had turned in the paperwork for it from the concrete company. That was poured like 2 months ago. Because I originally had my hearing set for last month of the 22nd, I believe.
We have a party that came in late. Would you give your name?
John Rivera.
Came in at 6:35.
5:30.
5:35, I'm sorry. Okay. Any other questions?
Well,
I'm sure.
I'm a little confused. It's what size is it?
20 by 24.
So there'd be 5 feet of concrete if it's 15 by 20.
Yeah, the 15 feet would put me exactly in the middle of my ramp that I have there. So that really wouldn't work.
Middle of what?
The ramp, there's a ramp on, on the picture, page 2, there's,
Right there.
yeah, you can see the ramp for the garage door.
Right here.
And 15 feet is exactly in the center of that ramp where the door was gonna go. And the extra 5 feet is the rest of the concrete. And it's a totally fenced yard, so it's in nobody's way. There was a garden back there.
My biggest concern is that there's nobody that it bothers now, but when you don't know who the neighbor's gonna move or whatnot, and we have to think about that. And in my opinion, I think that the compromise is very, I think it's a just compromise. They're still allowing you to expand it. It's a lot of room. Yes, you probably will have to break up that ramp. I wouldn't,
Everything's connected with rebar.
yeah. I don't want to sound not empathetic, but it was done before, the cart was before the horse.
Yeah, because I asked for permit and they said you don't need a permit for concrete. And I figured that would be,
Understood. I get you. That's why I say I don't want to sound not empathetic.
I understand.
But I'm just thinking about the future and other neighbors who may want to put something back there and then it is so close. And I just think that it's, again, in my opinion, and I would probably make a motion for what was changed or by I'll take the, trying to think of the word here, I'll take the,
Staff
the staff's
recommendation.
approval, with the staff's,
if I go less, I would think I would have to put up a shed and that wouldn't look right. A bigger garage will look good. It look like it belong, but a shed wouldn't. But I need the room. I have no room for nothing. I can't even walk in there.
That's a big garage, though. Why wouldn't you have room?
We don't even park our cars in there.
Have 4 cars.
We have
We
3.
don't even have a 800 square, and can park them all. Plus a lawnmower, plus a snow blower,
Yeah.
and a hand lawnmower.
We have a small lawnmower, big lawnmower, small
do too.
snow blower,
We have
big
2
snow
of them.
blower. It just goes on and on.
I mean, I guess I would like, if anybody else would like to chime in from the board, I gave my opinion. I think that it's the staff recommendation it meets in the middle.
I think the compromise is also very good.
What I'd like to ask, if we approve the 15 by 24, would he be required to keep that other concrete there like that, or take that down?
He
or
can,
what?
no, he would be able to do whatever he wishes with the concrete. So he could change
So the concrete
change
could
the
stay
concrete.
there?
It could stay there, yeah.
Did you get any letters or phone calls on this?
I have not, nope.
Okay.
The neighbor right directly behind me said it would be nice because right now I have, as you can see, everything covered up under a tarp there instead of being in a building. And I don't know where I'd go with a shed.
What side of the tarp wouldn't fit in by that 15 by 24?
So fit in there.
That little bit would, but the rest wouldn't. I have an ATV, a UTV, a motorcycle, grandkids with bicycles, wagons. It's just not enough room. Neither one of us has parked there since we've bought the place.
I hear you, I don't park in mine either.
And it seems like there's plenty of room there. I have a 195-foot lot and only a 24-foot garage.
Are there any other questions?
Garage goes back a little further.
Donald?
That's what I see. what the
I hear you talking.
Anybody want to make a motion one way or the other? I mean, I gave my opinion and I don't want to.
We can't hear you.
I said, if anybody else has opinion on it, I will make a motion for what staff has
You want to
recommended.
Donald, do you agree to that?
Well, I can see if you would put the garage all the way back, and that's a wood fence, and you'd have to build on a garage a firewall, because that'd be so close to a wood fence. And there's a fire restriction also. I don't know if you're aware of that. You build something too close to a wood fence, and if there's a fire, it could also cause a problem.
Yeah, I'd have to
With the
check
wood
with the
fence.
building
I just
inspector,
put the fence up, but I'd be willing to take it down.
I'll see where people stand. I'll make a motion to approve the staff recommendations of a 15 by 24 edition.
I'll second that motion.
All right, let's do a roll call on this, shall we?
Sure. Audrey Ellison,
Aye, I agree.
Don Reed,
Aye.
John Rivera,
Aye.
Dave Schills,
Aye.
Kevin Thomas,
Aye.
Amanda Henderson.
Aye.
Then what size shed am I allowed?
So you're allowed 15 by 24. It was recommended.
Oh, okay, but additional sheds are also allowed. What are them dimensions?
Is it,
I think it's 250 square feet. I can double check in the code for you.
And I don't even know where I'd go with one of them.
Them in the morning and talk to them. They would know. Am I correct?
Yeah.
15,
I mean, the other option is to,
Four.
he could expand the garage
360
Forward,
square
too.
feet.
Okay, that's
You
what
know.
I was thinking.
because then it wouldn't be in the rear setback.
I'd extend it any way I can.
Well, that's the recommendation. I'm sorry.
yeah, my biggest thing is just being 5 feet from the lot line. I'm just thinking about the future and other neighbors to come.
They've been there 50 years, and they never put up anything.
I hear you. That's just my opinion on it. I just think about the overall picture of it. There's a lot of times where people come in here and the neighbors come in and say, I don't have a problem with it. Well, then all of a sudden a new neighbor moves in and is like, well, I've got a problem with it. Well, it's too late. We already built it.
Yeah.
5 feet from the lot line.
Right now, the existing neighbors are all okay with it.
All right.
I'm sorry, but that was the recommendation, so it was a call vote, and you'll have to call the gentleman here. He's in charge, and so this meeting will be adjourned.
I think we need a motion and a second to adjourn.
Yeah, we had a second,
That was just for the vote, Audrey. I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
and Kevin, we have two motions, first and second.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Yep.
Okay, all in favor?
All in favor? Okay, perfect, yep.
So this meeting will be adjourned?
So however it works, I go 15 feet.
And this door's like impossible
15 by 24, right.
I feel like I was trying to break into jail. Or out, maybe it'd be more appropriate.
I know how you feel.
I just
Done
don't
the
know what
same
to
thing.
do. I hate to sell my house because of it. When I bought the place, the house across the street has 2 garages. I thought there wouldn't